Hey guys, welcome back to Jowers Technology Solutions. So, I accomplished my goal. The military paid for it, happy about that. It's always good to get the military to pay for things. I finally passed my PenTest Plus. And I say finally, but I rescheduled it probably 2 or 3 times because of work getting in the way. And then I finally said, screw it. I'm just going to go through the book a little bit and then see. And then a lot of stuff that was in the book is stuff that I did during cyber school, which for those that don't know, I just spent 6 months roughly in cyber school. So all that being said, I was able to get through PenTest Plus, and it was challenging. I thought that I wasn't going to pass, frankly. I started off with about a quarter of the way full bladder, and then by the time, of course, with everybody, by the time I got to the last 5 questions, I had a full bladder. I'm sitting there trying to okay, we can work through this. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to second guess myself, but I'm going to go back through the entire thing. And let me tell you, they say that you get Sims throughout the exam or whatever. Well, my first 5 questions were the Sims. I don't know if everybody's like that, but I was. So my first 5 questions were Sims. And I'm not saying that that's going to be the same for anybody else. That's just what I had personally. But anyway, so there's a good bit in there. I got a lot of cross-site scripting or SQL injection type stuff. A few one-off type questions. But yeah, so I scored a 772, and of course the passing score is 750. I could have done better, I feel like, but at least I passed. So with that being said, I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit. So I took my Security Plus in 2013, and then I took my Security Plus again in 2016, failed it the first time, passed it the second time, and then in 2019, or no, what was it? It was either 2018 or 2019. I used the CEUs because I took the CEH, passed it, and I used the CEUs to re-up my Security Plus till 2022. So what I'm going to tell you is taking this test tonight was a reminder. It's a reminder that the book, the terminology is much different from the real world. It's fine, it's great to learn the book. Not you need to know the book knowledge. So if someone else is sitting there talking about it, then you can understand what they're talking about. But what I'm saying is, if you want to go out there and get you a job in pen testing and network engineering, what have you, you need to make sure that you do have the book knowledge, but you also need to get the practical application that I talked about in another video. So for all those out there that are looking to get their PenTest Plus, their CYSA, their Security Plus, then I would definitely say learn the book, but practically apply it the best you can. And see, when I say practically apply it, some people don't get what I'm saying. So Security Plus goes over encryption methods, Diffie-Hellman groups, whatever, stuff like that. And so when I go configure a firewall, and I'm configuring a site-to-site tunnel or a client to gateway VPN, you have to know those things. You have to know how to set it up, and that's the bottom line. But anyway, I won't harp on that too much. This is actually going to be a short video. I see it's already 3.5 minutes. But I just want to let y'all know that I passed my PenTest Plus. Very happy about it. And also, I'm going to continue my PenTest Plus videos. Of course, work got in the way. I've got several projects going on right now that I'm trying to work through. So I'm going to continue a generic penetration testing free course, we'll call it. I know some people see my pre-gaming one or pre-game one, and that's fine. So the next will be open source stuff, or open source intelligence as we call it. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to record it as soon as I can. And also, there's other videos out there that people that I've seen commenters request for stuff like elk. So I'll go ahead and do my best to get around to that. But other than that, guys, I really do appreciate all the subscribers I'm getting, all the feedback. It's awesome. It's great. I'm really hoping to keep on pushing this out and just do the best I can to help everyone that's out there, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, whatever. There's plenty of people out there that's beyond me on this stuff. Plenty of them. There's people that do this, pen testing for big corporations. I haven't done that. I've done it for, corporations. Let's say that I do more or less. I do the blue team type of stuff. Excuse me. And so, in my opinion, Blue team is good for small business, corporate, environments, what have you. The red teaming is more contracted out to other companies. So, but I like to be the guy that comes into an environment and says, hey, this is what I found, this is what we need to do, and then whether it's a small environment or a bigger environment, that it doesn't matter. Give you an example. So right now, there's a couple of small businesses that I'm supporting out in the U.S. that basically that they aren't 100%. We'll put it that way. They're not 100%. So my job as a independent contractor is to make sure that they, nobody's ever truly 100%. I'm going to say that, and it's true. But it's my job to get them further up that rung of that ladder to be in a better security posture. So I won't keep ranting about that. But yeah, guys, thank y'all very much. I appreciate every bit of support I get, and I'm going to continue putting out things for y'all. So y'all have a good night and Merry Christmas.